Today I want to talk about a quick theory, why I believe that William is dead inside the spin body suit. Well, at first I didn't well at first like some people I didn't we care about if is William is still alive or dead inside the suit. But what I finally realized is that I did actually believe that William did die inside the suit. Like there's some two evidence. One, they obviously died by a spin lock suit. And as we know, these two novels, the spin lock suit can easily kill you. And the second, again, it was about Douglas interview with Scott. With Scott mentioned William's dead body as a corpse, meaning and that William is actually dead as suit and possesses the suit. But then I started believe now that William was alive. He just out in the man room told Eddie with William have a spirit inside him, most likely Cassie, that will keep him alive. It filled with the pain and suffering that he have caused to her. But then Endorsement Guy came out and have instead that William continued his skills to possess the suit. Okay. There are really two others for this theory about William still alive or William's dead. Now let's go over some of the evidence of why William is alive. Like one evidence for the theory one for the is how he lead talks from Infinite 3. Like he leads send help. You can really hear him doing Infinite 3. We lead call out, oh help. Maybe. And second, and the more recent thing I have already heard about is that during PC Syria in the Shadows mini game, you can hear William's heartbeat during the Shadows mini game. And I have found out when I was watching Afton's video Wednesday. Yeah, I have found out about that. And then the second evidence comes from the novel itself. What happens there is that William is still alive inside. It's just been body suit. And then second about the fiber fight about the fiber fight. Most likely the man will told Eddie. Well, there is actually good evidence. But some of the evidence we against that theory. We actually against that theory. First and more likely the novel itself when doing the Twitter ones and that's the chart when they found there was missing people and that Charlie in the books, they figure it could be William that did this. It's in check it go back into the fake fabric page to check. Again, William's body and curse was still in there. And it was. But the most interesting detail that Charlie point is that William is leaving foods inside the body, but ain't rotten. And this is a big deal. This is really a big deal. No, because during the games we have seen William's body rot. Body's rot. Mean that he could have in the game universe that William indeed died inside the suit. Indeed died inside the suit. And second, that it was the second theory that could debunk us that William is still alive theory is about the man who told A itself. Of the doctors describe the nurse in the story described A William's burnt body as burnt. But during previous year, we don't actually see that William have a burnt body. All we can see him is that he had bones, like skeleton bones, or still some little bit of meat. But it just could, and the man will tell A least guys have 2 arms, but well in previous year we only see that William have 1 arm. Sure, he got half his arm, but that still don't count as a arm. And that's and that lead debunks the theory that this right games, that this timeline was in the games, because obviously we know that William's body was still in a pizza place. He's pizza place simulator. And like we know that William's body had to be either. That's how we see a piece of meat. But I'm gonna explain that later, or the timeline. But I'm gonna explain that later in the future video about that. But still, those two evidence is a lead against that. So you may be thinking that Michael's skin white and he's still alive, but that's a whole lot of difference. And I always talk about that and why I think that Michael knows that he's a robot. And I also go talk about later in the future video or what is remnant is. What is remnant? And even if William did have a spirit inside him, if William did have a spirit inside him, his body was still not watched. Cause Lee got a spirit that Lee kept him alive. So in that case, they cannot watch. But as we see the games, the Lee sees skin watch, meaning that he's dead. And why I proved that William is alive is because it's that. So you may be thinking that is William dead inside the spoon and body, so then why is he called for help? Well, maybe by slow down voice. Well, my opinion that he's really trying to trick Michael by thinking that he's still alive, but in reality he's not. He was just trying to check the night guard by thinking that he was still a live person inside the suit. So you may also think that what about the heartbeat? Well, Afton in his last video about that he maybe supposed that that the heartbeat was for Michael after Michael think that that Spintrap was dead, but then later that Lee saw him. Even if I don't believe that, it could be just a fake heartbeat for this is a fake heartbeat before or for William Airways. And also I do see some people thinking that that Scratcher also that that Scrap Baby also have a heartbeat. Is that true? Who is this? Is maybe against maybe also. So let me get my final note on why I believe that William is dead inside the spin barn suit. But more than 5 months about the new kid. The new kid. Okay, the cool story in the new kid is honestly one of my favorite Fapper fight stories. Right. So yeah. So it happens being that the actor Kelsey gets inside the Fapper suit. He gets spin locked in a core way, and that we can hear his screams, but we don't. But we actually read it, so we can feel his scream and his agony pain. That's why I can call that. And Kelsey death, see movement, his actually the same movements as I would see for William. That first Kelsey do a T pose, just like William, and then lay down on the floor. Her agony is screaming and inside the Pepper suit. So this time tell us that we Kelsey that messes William stuff. Can't read it. Especially in the last part where it says is that Kelsey. And what is the proof? Oh, I did not understand first. Is when like Kelsey cannot talk no more, but he's still moving. So how could he cannot talk, but while he's still moving? Well, the story actually explains us that the metal inside Sue Lee crushes his voice. Lee kind of like crushes his voice, leading him to not talk. So this is Lee understanding that. So this is Lee also proving that William is in fact dead inside the suit. So, and just how we can hear William talking inside the suit during Final 3 and Peter was there, must have proven that he possessed as the suit. And also, some of people may think that he also possesses his own body, but I don't understand that at work. But it still counts him dead anyway, since he possesses his own curves. And thanks for watching. I hope you really like it and subscribe to the video. Make sure do you believe that William is dead or not. Hi. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.